Ever wonder what motivates people to get plastic surgery?
Did they regret it?
What can we learn from the weird and wild stuff that happens at our plastic surgery clinic? We're going to tell some stories, get some laughs, and learn on
Clinic Talk with Sabrina Sajan
on the Plastic Surgeon Podcast.
Hello, my friends. I'm Dr. Sajan, and of course, I'm here with my lovely wife and CEO of Allure Aesthetics, Sabrina Sajan.
Welcome back, and thanks for listening. Please rate and review us on Apple Podcasts to support the channel. On Clinic Talks, we tell real stories of fun, strange, hopeful, and educational things that happen at our clinics from day to day.
Yep, we get a lot of weird and hilarious happenings at the clinic.
You can find the clinic at allureaesthetic.com for more information. So, Janu, what clinic stories are we talking about today?
We had such an amazing week this week.
Yes, it's very special this week.
What's so special this week?
It's your birthday tomorrow.
I know. It was an amazing surprise you did today. I really appreciate it. It was too much.
The surprise has just started.
What do you mean?
So, I don't know how to say this, but we are going on a... Oh my God.
Why are you crying?
I'm not crying. It's just really funny. I don't know how to say it.
Okay.
So, we're going on a trip in 6 hours.
What? Where?
Yeah, I have it printed so you don't think it's fake.
No, I don't believe it.
So we're going on a trip. Here's a printed version. And the flight leaves at 5:51 a.m.
You're kidding.
No. Well, first, okay, let me explain this a little better. So
a trip?
Yes, I planned a trip for your birthday.
No way. You never plan trips. I plan all the trips.
Well, it's a surprise for your birthday.
Oh, thank you. I don't believe it though.
But so just so you guys know a little background story, Dr. Sajan operates Monday through Friday. Friday was blocked off on his schedule this week. And he asked me every single day what he's doing Friday, why it's blocked off. And I said, it's an executive meeting. We have a meeting once a month. And I blocked it off as executive meeting, so no staff would make any comments or ask questions about what you were doing and where you were going.
Well, some people, aka Janelle, were like, "Oh, what's going on Friday?" I'm like, "We're doing surgery," and then she was like, "Oh yeah, surgery."
Oh, great!
And then a few hours, and then the next day, Patrick's like, what was Friday? Oh, and I asked Patrick during the surgery. I was asking him how our week is going. I'm like, "Hey, Patrick, what do you got on the schedule for Friday?" He's like, "Oh, you have your thing, don't you?" I'm like, "What thing?" He's like, "Oh, yeah, executive meeting. And then he just changes the subject quickly.
Well, in the beginning, I blocked the schedule off and I put, do not schedule Dr. Sajan's birthday. So every single day, someone came to me and said, "What are you doing for his birthday? What are you doing for his birthday?" I said, "Nothing." So then I went inpatient now and I changed it to executive meeting so people would stop asking me.
Oh, yeah.
Okay,
that makes sense.
So back to the story. I booked this trip 3 months ago.
What?
Yes, 3 months ago.
You've been keeping it a secret this whole time?
You have no idea how hard it's been.
Oh my God.
And I did it all by myself. No elder individuals were involved in the planning of this trip. Okay, we'll just keep it at that. Yeah. And so I planned it 3 months ago. The flight was supposed to take off at 8:15 tomorrow morning. Mm-hmm. And then I get a notification last night, which I had to quickly delete because I didn't want you to see it, that they changed the flight from 8:15 to 5:15.
Is this why you were panicking to fix the Bank of America card?
Yes.
I knew something was funny. Because the Bank of America card had some kind of alert on it because I was sending money for supplies it wasn't working. And that's why you were up. Oh.
I was like, we got to get this card fixed. The cards were all blocked last night. And they weren't working.
And I was like, go to sleep. We can do it tomorrow.
Yeah. And I'm like, no, we have to make this work. Like, I'm going to call Bank of America. I called them 3 times.
And I had surgery in the morning. I'm like, I need to sleep. I have a big surgery. Can we please go to sleep? Then eventually I just went to sleep. And I don't know what she was doing.
Calling the bank.
I never go to sleep. Like, I never go to sleep at a different time. But I was just tired and you were acting strange.
Okay. So back to the story. So they changed the flight last night to 5:15 in the morning. 5:15. So we're leaving in 8 hours approximately.
That's why you were asking me about the travel points.
Well, yesterday we were like, well, we have a lot of travel. It's like, yeah, we can use it towards the travel. And then you were like, what travel? I was like, no. You know, when we go eventually somewhere.
I know, it's COVID. We don't have any trips planned. What are you talking about?
Yes, we have a trip planned.
No, I don't believe
And
it.
it's tomorrow. So yeah, we are leaving at 5:15 in the morning. We're going from Seattle. There's a whole background to this whole trip, which I'll explain at another time. But basically, we're going to Phoenix, Arizona, and then we are hopping over on another plane and going to Utah to this private desert resort.
Wow.
It's called, I'm not sure if you remember.
Kathleen's conversation about resorts?
Okay, it started off at that conversation, and then I started researching about resorts and what's opening during COVID and all this stuff. And then I came across this resort on some sort of like review thing where people have been going and celebrities have been going to like hide out and all this stuff. I was like looking more into it.
Of course.
And I call them and they have one room available. One room. And I'm like, okay. And I'm like, I can't make this decision that fast. And the price was pretty high, which you'll find out at a later time. You might pass out.
Is it like $99 a night?
Okay, we'll talk about that at a later time. But so there was one room available.
You got the deluxe suite for $199?
There was one room available. And basically they only keep they only have like 30 rooms or suites or whatever you want to call it. And right now, because of COVID, they only have half the resort booked. So they're even more social distancing and all of that. So I was like, okay, fine. So I call them back like within a few hours, and then I booked the room.
What?
And I booked the room
3 months ago?
3 months ago.
So early planning?
And at that time, so this resort only gets airplanes, or the only way to get to this resort is through this airport called Page Airport in Arizona. It's a private airport where people usually get their private jets flown in. And that's why it's so popular, is because celebrities fly their private jets.
They got Uber for us there?
So they usually fly their private jets into this airplane. Of course, we don't have a private jet. Inshallah, one day we will.
Yes.
But by the grace of God.
Yes.
But so I was like, okay, this is going to be really complicated. So then eventually I got a hold of the resort people and they helped me and they told me, well, there is a airport, and the only place you can stop over to get to this airport is Phoenix.
Oh, so they have like an airport for like the poor people.
So basically we go to Phoenix, and then from Phoenix we go to Arizona, to Page, Arizona, which is a separate deserted island. So then I book the resort. And I'll show you pictures after. Yeah. But so Kylie Jenner was here.
What?
In July for her birthday.
That's
So
wild.
it's the same resort. And I don't know if you remember this, but when we went to see that house, that apartment, and that broker was saying that this house is designed by so-and-so resorts. And he used the words Aman Resort. Do you remember that?
Oh, yes. So
this is that resort.
No way.
Yeah.
Did you recognize it when
I recognized it that second when he said it, but I couldn't say anything to you. So yes, it's a private resort. We're going there tomorrow.
That's amazing.
Well, technically in 8 hours. And we'll be there till Sunday.
Oh, I can't wait.
So that's your birthday surprise.
Oh, it's too much, sweetheart. I love you so much. I can't believe you did all this. Thank you.
There's the proof.
We don't have we don't have points with American Airlines.
I know. That was the only flight that was going.
I know, I'm kidding. That's so amazing. Thank you, sweetheart. It's too much. I can't believe you did all this. I love you so much. Thank you so much.
Yeah, so you're not here tomorrow, and you don't have an executive meeting tomorrow. And your meetings for tomorrow need to be canceled.
I knew I had a feeling something was up. I didn't think you would thank you. You went through so much trouble. It's so touching. Thank you so much. It's amazing.
All right, guys. So that's
Clinic Talk.
Yeah, so we gotta go pack.
Thanks for listening to Clinic Talk on the Plastic Surgeon Podcast. Please rate and review us on Apple Podcasts to support the channel and hear more great content.
Tune in next time for more Clinic Talk. We have more great stories coming your way.
For my live surgeries on Snapchat and adventures throughout the week, catch us on all social media at realdrseattle.
See you next time. Bye.
Bam. What?